not make things easier. That part I can tell you for sure. You want to do everything in your power, within your power, to use negotiation, no matter how long it takes. And stop telling yourself that something is not fair as a man. Because when you feel like something is not fair, you lose self-control. You feel like somebody's taking advantage of you. You're not able to negotiate. Right? You're just you become all over the place, like Yul himself. Right? But when you see that all is fair in love and war, you see, okay, this is another war that I have to fight. Then you bring some strategy to the table. You're more strategic with that mindset. It's a mindset. You're more strategic with that mindset. As opposed to, let me just do whatever. Don't do whatever. Okay? Don't use anger unless you're the one leading the people that are angry. Don't use that to work against you. Likely to work against you. Okay? Hey, Just Jay, good to see you. Let's get to the rest of this video. And we got 5 lessons that Oni of Ife has to share with Yul Edochie, okay, in terms of polygamy, okay. As far as we know right now, the Oni of Ife is making it work. He's only 2-3 weeks into it, so hey, maybe there's a lesson somewhere in there for Yul, right? Because Yul is an aspiring polygamist, right?
Children away from Umoji. After
there was a call that came in right there.
Keeping them away from Umoji, I be hearing from them, but I have seek to see them so many times. I'm not dragging those children with her, but where will I come to Enugu and stay so that you will bring them to me, so I will see them one-on-one?
These are conversations that needs to be had with either Judy or somebody who has access to Judy. Oh, but he doesn't have access to Judy. No, he knows someone that knows Judy, that have access to Judy. It needs to be a consistent thing, right? Oh yeah, Ola, you're the same guy that says you shouldn't go to family member. Again, strategy, right? Strategy. You identify the goal. What is the goal? What's the objective here? You want to see your kids? There's some cards you're dealt with. You have to assess everything. Don't be so quick to rush to any one angle, right? Because there's multiple ways to get to the same objective, right? But my point is, don't be so quick. In general, when something has happened, what I said earlier is something happened between you and your spouse. The worst people you can run to is family members to go and report them. That's what I said. When your children, you don't know where to find your children, going to family members and saying, hey, I don't know where the kids are. That's not what I said, okay? That's something viable. That's a great place to start from. Hey, I want to share something with you. I'm trying to be, I want to make it, because, as a father, I want to see my kids. Can you help me? I need access to the kids. Judy is not lit. Again, it's a conversation. It's a lot of patience. It's going to be a lot of moments you feel like it's not fair. Even when you are the one that's wrong, you will still feel like things are not fair. Don't act like you don't know what I just said. Even when you're clearly the one that's wrong, sometimes you feel like things are not fair. Okay? So those are 2 different things. It's already too bad. She already left with the kids. You don't have access to your kids. Have you spoken to a few closer people to her? Or wait, or did you get married to a person that you're not close, at least friends with somebody that's close to them? Or she just completely abandoned her family and moved to Nollywood, wherever that is, Enugu, right? Exactly what are we talking about? There's too many variables for me to believe that there are no other options than to run to social media. Especially when Yul Edochie is hot in the news. And I'm supposed to believe that, it's just a guy who is trying to do the right thing. He wants to see his kids. Like, nah, stop the cap.
She started denying me access to that. Till last year, October. No, November 4th that I did my funeral ceremony of my mother. I call her to give me an access to my children so that they will witness what is going on there. She did not show up.
She's probably very bitter. She's probably extremely angry with him. She's probably just an evil person, right? Mary Uzo says, I think he was mentioning y'all as the reason of Judy's behavior. Even worse. She's an adult, right? That's even worse, right? Which I personally believe is justified to. Oh, yeah. Speaking of justification, you know what time it is, right? Speaking of
you're right.
Reality doesn't care about justified. I'm sorry. Not especially for men. It just doesn't. The beautiful, chaotic, feminine energy of Mother Nature does not give a shit about who's justified, who is right, or who is wrong. It just doesn't. The more entangled up, the more obsessed with the need to be right, the more, obsessed, the worse it's gonna get for you. Because there's a game here and you refuse to learn the skills. You just want to be right. You think everybody just because they want to do the right thing, do the right thing. That's not how it works. That's not real life. I'm sorry. So you're right, Mary. But as you can see, it's not working out for my guy.
But after that rumor started to trend everywhere that Yul Edochie has married a second wife, I have not been able to hear from my children anymore. I don't know whether they are dead or alive till date. Anytime I call her, she will just tell me, who am I to them?